to Zoom, so it might be that you're
Oh,
getting
hi there.
muted.
Oh, good. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Can I,
It's
can
just
somebody
the
say,
three of us today.
okay, I need more volume. I can't hear. Oops, I'm going down, down, down. Okay. Come on, you. My thing won't turn up. Ah,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
can you hear me now? My volume won't go up.
Well, you can hear me. You're fine.
I sort of. You're really soft.
When am I ever quiet? Oh. We want to do phone scratch? Yes. I can just do it.
How did your lecture go?
Okay. Is everybody ready now?
Now I got the volume up. Yoo-hoo.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about last week.
That's all right.
I
Did
have
you get the
CRS.
recording?
You know what CRS is, don't you?
Yeah, I thought that might have happened.
CRS means can't remember shit.
No, I know. I've heard that before.
How was your class?
It was good. Nobody fell asleep. That was my main goal.
Oh boy.
You want 15 or 10?
Did they ask questions?
Yes, I had them ask questions. They asked me questions. That was good. And what was nice is I got there a little early and I went and had lunch in my friend's office, who's one of their professors. And she goes, oh, yeah. She's like, this class is really quiet. They don't really ask questions. So I was like, great. So I'm just going to stand up there and talk to myself and nobody pay attention. But no, they did actually ask some questions, and a couple of them even stayed when we did a break after about an hour and they got to go to the bathroom and walk around and stuff. And a couple of them stayed and asked me questions.
Nice.
Some stayed and asked questions after. So yeah, it was good.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Even if you only get one kid interested,
Yeah.
you've really got.
All right, let's go across the body.
That is really, really good.
Yeah, so it was interesting.
I don't like cold. Every year it seems to get harder to do
Yeah.
cold weather.
Is it true that our joints can feel the cold and damp?
Yeah, they say, I think it's not so much actual temperature, it's the changes in the barometric pressures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I think has to do with when you see those H's and L's all over the
yes.
weather forecast.
Yes.
So fluctuations in the H's and L's, which tends to make the weather hot and cold and or bring rain or moisture or whatever. But I don't know if it's technically the cold weather.
Uh-huh.
Mine is my ears ring louder when we get the real low pressure from the cold.
Yeah. Let's go away from the body for groin.
So it sounds like the class, you actually had fun because.
Yeah, I would. I don't know if I want to be a professor full time, but I would,
No.
I'd do like 3 lectures a year or something. If they asked me like one a quarter kind of thing, I would do it.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And especially if I liked the topic more.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very passionate about billing because I deal with it every damn day, but it's not a sexy topic to talk about. I'd rather talk about like knee, like total knee rehab or ACL rehab or something more of my, what I like.
And of your area of expertise.
Yeah. Or
well, you're a good
to
speaker.
sport testing or something,
You're a good speaker and you project energy out, and that's half the battle right there.
Yeah.
If you're a crappy speaker and you drone on and on, we're all asleep in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I would say that those people were not asleep listening to you.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Figure 4 stretch.
Oh, I feel all stiff today.
Did you do class on your own, Gail?
Yeah, but way
Okay.
back a week ago, it was what I did this week was scary.
Was very or scary?
It was scary. I've had a hard week.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Reno's friend died, and
Mm,
it was traumatic, and
Oh,
oh, it's hard when
yeah.
you know somebody for over 60 years and your
oh,
friends are dropping dead. It's really hard on you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a good cheerleader, and I'm sympathetic, but then I don't let him go down into that deep place.
Good, 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 good.
What about those kids in Mill Valley that
Ah,
100 of them at least in the CVS parking lot, uh, drinking and jumping on the police car and hucking beer cans at
Oh,
the
I
cops?
didn't hear about that. Okay, it's switch legs, hamstringy.
You didn't, unless you read this small article in the IJ. They're kind of sweeping
I'm
it.
surprised that didn't make the Bay Area news. That seems.
yeah, I heard it on the news. I
Oh,
did.
you did. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look that up. Wonder if I know any of those hooligans.
Yeah.
I think one kid did assault a cop, but the kids are jumping up and down on a police car and they're drunk and they're stealing, they're harassing the people inside CVS store, probably, and they've got booze. So if you're a teenager, where'd you get the booze, right?
Yeah.
I
Weird.
guess called their parents and released them to the custody of their parents. And I thought, only in Marin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
The rest,
Well,
in
God, they
any
don't
other
put anybody in jail anymore unless it's like serious, because they let everyone out. They don't want to pay to keep them in there.
well, I'll tell you, if it was in my high school and they called my dad, they'd say, just put her in jail and I'll pick her
Yeah.
up.
Let her learn her lesson. I'll come by in 3 days or so. Go across the body.
Well, I always knew that's what he'd do, so I never did it. But
Right, exactly. He'll let me rot here.
And these people are probably whining, going, well, it wasn't my kid who did it, really.
They were just innocent bystanders.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If they didn't do drunk tests on each and every one of those kids, they failed us as a society. And not only that, but then the word got out. So we had them at CVS. We also had them at Safeway parking lot. And then they went over to In-N-Out Burger across the freeway.
Oh. So scary. And then with social media, you just send a text or a message to a million people at once and you can have something happen in 5 seconds.
Yep. Flash mobs.
Yeah.
That's evidently what these smash and grabs are. They're a flash mob.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
my mom was getting freaked out because it was happening at the mall last year in Walnut Creek. And that's where my mom was shopping during COVID because it was an outdoor mall like how ours is,
Right.
And so she was going there, but then like Nordstrom was getting smashed and grabbed and just looted. Like 200 people would come in with guns and all kinds of stuff. And she's like, I don't even want to go shopping anymore. Let's go away from the body for the groin.
They did a great job at our Nordstrom's mall. They
made it so you can't do the fast escape.
Yeah, they closed off every exit, and then they had police one outside of the big giant stores that you would get.
Yeah.
And standing outside of the Apple store.
Yeah.
Not that one policeman could stop it, but he sure could send out a APB on all these people.
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin was working at Nordstrom the day that the loading dock got held up. I was at like 3 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And the helicopters were swarming, and I got the next alert, like guy with a gun on the loose. I locked the doors. I was like, everybody stay in here. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go anywhere. Hearing all these helicopters all over the place. I was like, yikes. I assumed they hopped on the bridge and went away from Marin, but you never know.
I figure that
Let's go figure 4.
That shelter in place stuff is about the best thing you can do. Some guy down the road looking for. They did that here when those 2 guys came over in Mill Valley, headed down Elm Avenue and crashed their car and tried to get in this about the 4th house in half a block from us. And boy, we got that shelter in place, and Reno and I locked this place down like Fort Knox.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you can do, right?
Yeah. And yeah, keep your phone near you and don't go near the windows.
Mm-hmm. I know I did drive by my old neighborhood one time when I lived in Stockton, and I tried to tell myself it was just fireworks, but I pretty much knew it wasn't fireworks. I tried to tell myself. And I slept on my floor because my bed's between all these windows, and I was concerned. I was like, I don't want to get shot while I'm sleeping. So I slept on the floor for one night.
Don't blame you.
All right, let's go into our side for quad stretch. And then one of my neighbors had a police scanner. So I asked in the morning, I was like, was that fireworks or gunshots? He goes, no, definitely gunshots. It was on the police scanner. Ugh. At least I don't have to worry about that anymore.
No. It sure is pretty and clear today, though. The sun's shining, blue sky, but chilly.
Yeah, I took the back roads here today, and it was like a winter wonderland. It was all crystally and frosty. It was pretty.
Sounds pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You live on the west side of the freeway?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to drive that back road all the time.
Yeah, well, because it takes me an hour either way. Go ahead and roll over, so I might as well enjoy my drive. Let's do the other side, roll over.
Yes, I agree.
And then, Gail, we fixed the glitch in your account. You're good?
Yes, and thank you so much for that.
Okay. Yeah. It took like trying to connect, kind of like when you guys couldn't pay at all. It took doing that again. It was easier to solve, but it was not easy. Ashley and I figured it out. And then Lori, I did the same for your account.
What did you do for my account?
Remember when you paid me a check because there were all those unpaid classes?
Yes.
I took your money, but I didn't know how to make the unpaid classes go away until Gail couldn't buy more classes. So then I figured it out. So everybody's account should be reconciled and up to date.
Not only could I not buy more classes, they said I didn't exist and I had to create a new password and start all over again.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why that ever happened.
That's okay. I don't care.
Oh, that's what it was. I thought maybe it was instead of my gym membership.
No, so yeah, you got like a fake receipt. It wasn't real. Don't worry about it. I didn't charge you more money.
Good, thank you. I won't.
We're not worried about that.
So then let's do our kneeling stretch or standing lunge with foot on chair if you don't want to kneel.
I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, because Kim did that too. Kim sent an email from Europe. I was like, why'd you charge me $500? I'm like, I didn't charge you $500. If you look, it was a check number 1234. I made it really obvious that it hopefully wasn't a real charge.
I never doubted that it was them and not you, because they sort of sent you through hell just setting this whole thing up anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting to see that. But I think everyone, and then Carolyn, for some reason, you always had enough classes and you never got stuck in that scandal, so we were good.
Yeah, and I was lucky.
Yeah, you timed it right. Well, I think it happened because you had your breaks when you were in PT for a while, so then you had enough classes to get you through till I fixed the hoopla of not being able to take payment over the internet. But it seems to be working.
That's good. That's some energy you can spend elsewhere.
Yes. I know, because you sit here and you pay money every month for all these services. Go ahead and switch sides. And then if they don't, go ahead and switch legs. Switch, switch, switch sides. Carolyn, switch sides.
Oh, switch sides.
Like everyone else moves. I was like, what happened? Don't kiss.
I didn't get it till the second sound of switch sides.
But yeah, it's frustrating when you pay people to do things or you pay for all these services and then they don't work. And then like they take my money very promptly at like 8 a.m. on the 15th every month.
Exactly.
Yes. And then my money doesn't come back in. And I was like, you're stealing my money and I can't make money. This is stupid.
Yes. Well, we all got fooled in that computers were going to be the way to go and it'd make it so easy for us. And now we're at the mercy of some programmer who probably spends his nights doing video games.
Right. And then we don't know how to fix it.
And we don't know
sitting on 2 hours on hold. Yeah.
That's really bad.
It is. You have to, and you do have to spend 2 hours on hold. I spent 4 hours on hold trying to figure out where my real estate broker's license was because I wasn't getting it. And they said, I finally got a hold of the guy and they said, are you kidding? I said, I'm in the kitchen, I'm cleaning and baking.
And we can send you an invoice.
And he said, there's only 2 of us in this whole office for the state of California.
Oh my God.
All right.
2 people.
So let's go on to our backs. We're going to do bridges, either single-legged or cross-legged. If you're hurting today, do cross-legged. If you're feeling good, 1 leg off the ground, 1 leg on the ground.
And keeping this leg from going up, right?
Yes.
This leg from going in. I remember.
So feet hip width apart, always for starters. Get lined up. And then engage your core, keep your hips level, and try to get up to full height. So you guys all have a side view. So get up to a nice straight line in your torso and thigh. Okay, ready, go.
Oh,
I don't know what happens if you do go your secondary, what happens? I mean, I guess if then they pay us some, then we would give you that. But I don't know.
I don't think it's that much money that we're talking.
I know sometimes it's like 10%. But like that they'd give you back maybe as a secondary. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I mean,
then I'll just pay you.
Yeah. Can you shoot me a total of what you got from checks?
Yeah.
Can you? Does your husband have that written down somewhere?
I'll have him give it to me.
Yeah, just shoot me a total, and then that way I can shoot you a total, and then I'll add on today. Okay. All right. Have a good one.
I don't know if I have an appointment, but I'll
add that to the email.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Sorry, my last patient was a little late today. She overlapped a little bit.
No problem.
I know. I saw her calling when she like should have been here, and I was like, it's probably her calling to say she's gonna be late. I don't have time to get the phone.
Oh man, are we almost done?
Done. Right on cue. The girl right on cue.
Wow, that was That seemed like it was a long
It was
time.
90 seconds.
That's all.
That's
Oh,
it. And it's
okay.
funny how 90 seconds goes by fast when you enjoy it, and then when you hate it. All right, switching legs, hip width apart, engage your core, keep the hips level. Ready, go.
Kim finally comes back this Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday. I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Can't wait to see her. She must have taken a million pictures.
Yeah. And she got the new phone, so they're going to be extra cool
Yeah.
pictures.
30 more seconds if you want to know. I don't know if it makes it better or worse sometimes.
We'd like to know when there's 10 seconds.
10 seconds, 30 seconds is too much time.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
For real?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
Oh, why was harder today? I think my
Maybe
knees.
you were going higher,
Oh,
engaging your booty more.
Yay.
All right, when you're ready, next we'll do clamshells.
Okay.
I did something exciting this morning.
What's
I
that?
flushed my contact down the sink.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And I decided that it was cheaper to buy a new one than it was to call the plumber to get that trap out.
You wouldn't have wanted to wear it.
Yeah, you don't want to get
Oh,
eye
no.
infections. Sinks are gross,
Yes, they are gross, but
especially
mine
the
are very
P-trap.
expensive.
How long do you have the kind where you wear them for a long time?
Now, I have keratoconus, so I wear really high-end hard lenses that are
Got it.
specially made.
Oh.
All right, so making sure we keep our core really engaged. Try to go up as high as you can, and then try to get that smidge more that you don't give to me.
Oh,
right.
Lori likes that one.
Yeah, I like
Ready?
that. Definitely.
All right, ready, go. But make sure in that smidge lift more that you're not rolling back.
Have you guys had your cataracts done?
No.
Not me. I'm waiting until I die. I don't want to have them.
Okay. Well, if you don't have to drive at night, you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to drive at night. And as a matter of fact, I just had an eye exam just a couple of weeks last month. And I asked the doctor about that. And she said that I may never have to have them done.
Well, good for you.
That's nice.
I know. Because that's the last thing I want. Something in my eye. What
All right,
Gail,
take a rest. Roll over to the other side.
Gail, do you have yours? cataracts?
But I see starbursts at night now. And even if I get my cataracts done and correct my vision, I still have to wear contacts because of the keratoconus. So I don't know.
All
but
right.
I don't like those starbursts.
Engage your core. Ready, go.
What, I don't even know what do they look like?
Like the Tweety birds when someone gets their head whacked in cartoons. Is that what you see?
It's a halo, bright shooting light. So if you see a light at night coming at you in a car, you see this beam, and then mine has starbursts all around it, and it's like impossible to. You want to shut your eyes because it's really bright. But guess what? They don't let you do that when you're driving. It's not so bad when you're on the freeway because you're going the same direction as everybody else. It's when you're on roads where you have traffic coming at you. And the new LED lights are, oh God, they're awful.
That's interesting.
I never knew what it meant. My parents had them done. My sister had it done. My sister-in-laws. Nobody has any problems with it. Even my old parents had it done.
Well, luckily I don't go out at night, so I feel like I'm safe.
Lori, I don't go out at night.
No, they keep her locked in the closet.
I know. All right, good. So now I want to come up to standing with the band around the ankles. I want to do forward, backwards, and side steps. So let's clear a runway that you feel like you won't trip.
Okay.
Get tripping hazards out of the way.
Tripping hazards out of the way. Forward, backward. So we're going forward first?
Yeah. We'll do forward to backwards for 90 seconds, and we'll do side stepping for 90 seconds. So when we're doing the forward backwards, I want to think about keeping my feet hip to shoulder width apart. So that's going to put tension on the band. The other thing is I want to take steps keeping my legs straight. So we've done straight leg raises before where we've gone like up and over the yoga block. I want to keep my legs super robotic. So if that's the case, I'm probably only going to take a step about the length of my foot, then the length of my foot, the length of my foot, right? I'm not going to be taking these really long strides. Like when I walk, my knee bends and straightens, bends and straightens. I want to stay very robotic. Okay, so hip width, and then think like if this is my foot, I basically want to go the length of my foot. Does that make sense on my step?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So very rigid. Coast is clear for forward and backwards about maybe 10, 20 feet. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Ready, set, go. Keep tension, keep tight core, tight thighs, forward, backwards. And if you want to sing the Styx song, Mr. Roboto, while you do that, it might keep you entertained. My dad used to, I forget what commercial that was that had that song in it. My dad was such a nerd. He loved that.
He did?
Oh yeah. He loved the commercial with the Mr. Roboto.
Well, your dad's a musician, right?
He is, which I think it's funny because that's like the most simple song I feel like ever. But I don't know, effective marketing sometimes with my parents. And my mom wants everything she sees on TV. It's crazy. Like marketing was made for Joanne Sartori. She falls for it all.
But you have to watch commercials to fall for stuff.
Oh, I know. But she even Instagram and Facebook, all that stuff.
Oh, I see.
Okay, rest.
Oh,
Let your booty shake it out a little bit.
oh yeah, booty.
Yeah, because that does work your booty, right? Even though it is
to my legs.
Yeah, it's your quads and everything too, staying really rigid, but it does definitely still work your butt.
Yeah.
Because you're keeping the tension out, right?
Yeah.
I really was able to hold my knees locked and do it.
Good. Yeah.
Mr. Robotti. I should have sang that song.
Yeah, see, Mr. Roboto. Yeah.
Roboto.
Yeah, but that's Japanese, right? It's got what? Dori Origato, Mr. Roboto. I don't know what it means, but I think it's Japanese. Okay, so now we're gonna do sidestepping. Same concept, right? Upright torso, locked knees. Now I just want to think shoulder width, hip width, shoulder width, hip width. So it's still small, like 6-8 inch steps, right? Always tension on the band. Ready, go.
Shoulder width.
So there should never be wiggly slack on your band.
Shoulder width.
Brr, my feet are cold on this hardwood.
Oh God, it's awful. I'm telling you, man.
I should have put my slippers on.
I hate this when it gets this freezing cold. I was so cold after coaching.
Oh.
Ugh. Standing with wind on a pool deck all day.
Ew.
Yeah.
You're tougher than I am.
I just kept trying to stand in whatever patch of sun I could find and like boil my skin. I don't even care.
You know what you need? Expedition weight, long underwear.
I do that if I know it's going to be really windy for sure. I didn't think it was going to be that windy because it wasn't windy at home, but I was in Stockton and this pool I was at didn't have great protection. So it was definitely a little colder.
Oh, brr.
Yeah. And I got in my car and I turned my heater up to 80 and put on my butt warmer. And I was like, oh.
I love butt warmers.
The perks.
Love the butt warmers.
All right. Untie yourself.
Oh, that was tough.
And then let's get dumbbells for the last two.
Whoops.
So the next one I want to do. I hate trying to guess on this. Is using our chair with dumbbells. I want to do chair squat, overhead press. Chair squat, overhead press.
Okay.
Okay. So probably 3 to 5 pounds up the stand would be my guess. Chair, if you need chair plus a pad, if you can't squat as low as your chair, do what you got to do.
So squats, overhead press.
Overhead press, yes.
Okay.
Okay, Carolyn's grabbing dumbbells. Okay, and since everyone's facing, what I want to make sure is my knees don't collapse in on each other. They gotta stay hip width apart as you get tired. Where are you going, Lori?
I need to get my slippers. My feet are just frozen.
I got popsicle toes.
The hardwood feels like ice, like icicles.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Set, go. So tap your cheeks, stand up, press. Squat down. And then, Gail, you don't have to reach all the way down to the ground. You can just, have them right on either side of your knees or stay up. Yeah. Overhead press. Good. Anybody got crunchies?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay,
I'm
weight in your heels.
My core.
Weight in your heels.
Oh.
Reach your butt back, torso forward, so we don't have crunchies in our knees. If you get tired, make sure you tap those cheeks. Don't skimp me on that 2 inches depth. Ten more seconds. All right, and rest.
Yay.
Let's keep the dumbbells. And so next what we're gonna do is stand heel toe, and we're gonna do bicep curls standing heel toe. So 1 foot in front of the other, nice upright posture.
Let me see. Okay.
Bicep curls.
And then what do you do with the biceps?
You're
I mean, what do you do with
1 foot in front of the other.
Okay.
Holding dumbbells.
Okay.
Biceps.
Okay, good.
All right, we'll do a minute in each position. Okay. So 1 foot in front, ready, go. Boy, I look like I don't have a head. That's creepy with the mask. I guess I could have taken this off when my patient left. Breathe. Have your palms facing your shoulders.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Feels like if I focus on keeping my heel down.
Yeah, you're more stable, more grounded.
Yeah, more grounded, and then I don't have to even think about the rest. It just,
there you go.
It happens.
All right, rest a second, shake it out, switch your feet. Get grounded again. And we'll go one more round of these. Ooh. Okay, ready? Go. It's amazing how much better we are on one side. Go ahead, go. Arms. Now we always have a go-to balance. So know that if you get pulled over at nighttime for drinking and driving, pick your good side.
What if you don't have a good side?
Feet, 1 foot front.
I know, just don't drink.
Yeah. Not touching the toe. Yeah. It ain't easy. How many more seconds?
15.
Oh man.
I wasn't supposed to say anything till 10.
I know, it just seems like a really long time. The first time didn't seem so long.
And done.
Grab that heel.
So we only have about a minute left. So let's get started on your calf stretch. And when the time runs out is when you switch to the other side, and then you only owe me the bent leg calf stretch on your own.
Good job.
All right.
Yeah,
so when you cut out, you cut out, it'll be switch sides. Okay.
Okay.
Good class, Danielle, as always.
Okay, you're welcome, ladies. It's always a pleasure.
See you next week.
Okay, everyone's on.
Yeah.
It's nice with Tuesdays. The holidays don't usually affect us. It's kind of nice.
No, we'll be hungover on Sunday, but not Tuesday.
Yeah. I know, and all the holidays fall on a weekend this year.
Good.
Yeah. Except for not good. I don't get time off work.
Oh, no.
Bummer.
But you'll get Thursday and Friday, right, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah.